Sometimes weekends are just regular old, boring old weekends, and sometimes they're not. Sometimes a lot of news happens over a weekend.
And that was this weekend,
right?
On
Sunday, I think a lot of people walked by their televisions and thought, they wondered if this day would come, because there'd been so much chatter about it. And then to see it confirmed on the screen, on the televisions through President Biden, who I think will be speaking later this week at some point to talk about it. Yeah.
You know, I think it's so interesting because we become a country that is so divided about politics that sometimes it's hard to think like, oh my gosh, he's a human. And because I have spent some time with his grandchildren, I got to interview them when he was first elected.
Oh, I remember that interview,
and I got to spend some time with him. I mean, you know, my mom was not part of the same political party, and yet he invited all of us to the White House, and we drove up, and he showed our girls around, and of course, Poppy was like, "Can I see the pool?" You know, and I saw a tweet that his granddaughter Naomi tweeted, and it said this in part: "I'm nothing but proud today of my pop, our president, Joe Biden, who has served our country with every bit of his soul and unmatched distinction." And I think even in the depths of us having these political opinions, and obviously it has come to a fever, we got to remember that people are human
beings,
and that to her, that's her grandpa. And I think it takes me and reminds me a little bit, of course. Like, I think he kind of reminds everybody of their grandpa. He reminds me a little bit of my grandfather, who I'll never forget when in 1992, he worked so hard and he wasn't elected and he was crushed. And he wrote a letter to President Clinton, which went around on the internet, but basically the end of it was, "Today I'm rooting, you are my president, and today I'm rooting for you."
Wow.
And so I just hope we can get back as a country to a place where it's like, oh yeah, he's a human being. And this must have been a really difficult decision, and one in which his family, helped probably support, but also are sad about, and that is understandable,
I saw something online where there were people at a Biden rally and at a Trump rally, and each was asked at the Biden rally, say something, a compliment to President Trump, about President Trump. And they said, and former President Trump, and they said the same thing to people at the Trump rally. Can you think of something kind to say about Joe Biden? And it's interesting, first people were saying kind of, unkind, snarky things, but slowly it got into, well, he loves his family, or he's really given a lot here, or you can tell he's X, or so sometimes it's easy to skim the trees and sort of go with all of the things that are unkind, but once you dig in and then you start watching and hearing thoughtful things like, wow, anyone who dedicated this much time to their country, or anyone
and also, I don't know, but I assume this was a hard decision, right? Because a lot of one-term presidents don't feel like the job has been done. And yet he made the choice, and he said in his statement, because it was the best for the country.
For the country.
And it's like, that's such an admirable, I mean, I want my kids to put others in front of themselves.
I want what's good for, a lot of life lessons in all of this these past few days.
And interesting things to talk about with our kids.
Yeah, and I think you're right about, like, there's a place where I think, most people would rather live, and that's in the sort of in a place where we are kind and tolerant. And we can have a different opinion and still break bread. We can have something we don't agree with and still not have, like, dreading a family reunion. You know what I mean?
Or have friends that have different political opinions. I mean, my dad found a letter he wrote to his aunt about falling in love with my mom, and he was like, she's really well read, which I was proud of. Really well read. She read so much as a little girl that her eyesight isn't any good. She's not great at playing tennis, but that's okay. She leans towards the left. She voted for MacArthur in '76. McCarthy. See, I don't even know who it is. But the point is, it's like he chose to marry her. He wasn't like, I can't sit across from a table because we have slightly different opinions. And I just hope our world, like, for our kids' sake.
Yes, I do too. I think about that a lot with our kids.
Can be in a place where we can have conversations and empathy and grace and compassion for people that may not have the same political views as us.
Well said.